think we're back with more Mass Effect. Just make sure everything works alright. Okay, cool. Let's just get straight into it then. Oh yeah, we were gonna go speak with the Quarians or whatever, right? I guess we can help them out. They suck, though.
Commander Shepard, a pleasure to see you again. Though I wish it were under better circumstances.
I'd hoped for you.
Hey, Convoy, thanks for grabbing your daily stew today. Hope you're doing well. Hope all your stuff has been going great. Appreciate you swinging by.
The Quarians initiated the war to retake our homeworld,
which was a clear violation of our agreement with the Council to avoid...
Hey, Sad Knight, thanks for grabbing your daily stew. Yeah, Kibi's here. Hey, Crumb, aren't you streaming, Crumb? Go play your League of Legends, Crumb. Go get your League of Legumes. How you doing, though, Sad Knight? Didn't I see you this morning in Hex's stream? Or was that someone else?
You're throwing yourselves at the Geth? Again?
And this time, we may have destroyed our people for good.
we'd driven the Geth back to the home system when this signal began broadcasting to all Geth ships.
The Reapers.
Under Reaper control, the Geth...
Yeah, I'm recovering from surgery. Hell yeah, Sad Knight. Make sure to rest, drink lots of... Well, actually, I don't know. Do whatever your doctor told you to recover, and I hope you're having a great day. Hopefully it went well, and appreciate you swinging by nonetheless.
Where's the signal?
Well, Frisky screams at me because I'm not doing enough for her,
Geth
according to her.
Dreadnought. It can outgun anything we've got, and it's heavily defended.
The Normandy stealth drive can get us in undetected. I could board, then disable the Reaper command signal.
Yes, cutting off the signal should throw the Geth into complete disarray.
And while they're confused, you get to a mass relay and retreat.
Hey Ryan, thanks for grabbing your daily stew. Yep, gotta drink all the water in the house. Hell yeah. Still, hope you recover quickly. And hopefully it helps you feel better.
Safely, Admiral.
Honestly, I've yet to ever go surgery or even break a bone. Part of me's kind of curious what it's like.
Talizora Vast Normandy, reporting for duty.
Glad you could make it, Tally.
It's Tally!
Already a team to hit that dreadnought.
Thank you, Commander.
Yeah, they had to go after a kidney stone.
I had no idea you were with the fleet.
Ooh. Ooh! Yeah, I really hope that, that it wasn't bad. I've heard those can be insane, yeah. Glad you are much better now, hopefully.
I'm glad you're here.
If I'd known it was this bad, I would have come sooner.
You've had your own troubles. I'm sorry about Earth. We've got the largest fleet in the galaxy. If you can help us, we'll hit the Reapers with everything we've got. Or however much is left from this stupid war.
I thought you'd support the invasion.
No. After talking to Legion, I thought maybe there was a chance for peace.
So why help them?
They're still my people, even if I am the Admiral's dirty little secret.
I'll get your people out of here safely, Tally.
First CT scan said I might have been able to pass it. After surgery, they looked at it and said I would not have been able to, so it was much needed. Ooh. Well, I don't know. Maybe filters? I don't know. Do you know how you got it? Too much mineral in the water or something? Or did you eat something? Like, that was the reason why when I was in, I exclusively drank bottled water. Because, where I was stationed, the minerals, or the mineral count in the water was so high that, you basically kind of had to drink, yeah, drink, what's the phrase, like, bottled water. I don't know what I was talking, but yeah. Salt in your diet, and yeah, lots of minerals in my local tap water. You got to feed us, hopefully that helps. Yeah, that should help. Not completely, but it should at least, you know, like, reduce your risks. Alright, guess Dreadnought we go. You know what? We got Tally. Let's take Garrus. Hell yeah. Oh yeah, and adding citrus in my diet more, like lemon in my water, or more lemonade. Okay, that should be good. Hopefully that helps. I've seen a lot. Actually, is that why I've seen a lot of people start drinking more lemon water at my work? Food for thought, I guess. Never really thought about the why, but yeah, I've seen a lot more people drinking straight up lemon water at my work, so I guess that makes sense. Alright, that's it. Auto level you. Sure. And then auto level everything. There we go. Hell yeah. It helps break down the minerals before they get to the kidney. Oh, good to know. Guess I'm good for drinking a lot of citrus already. Drinking some orange juice and lemonade pretty often. Didn't know. At least it gives me an excuse to drink more, at least.
I have detected several hundred unique ship signatures engaged in active combat.
Yeah, like I said.
Take us in, Joker.
There you go. Yeah, probably part of the reason why I've been saved from it then. Even though I'm gonna be honest, yeah, if I'm gonna be 100% honest with you, I probably eat way too much salt in my diet. But it is what it is, you know? Genetics takes a big role. I think, yeah, that I might have rolled well in the genetics department for that too.
My cyber warfare suite has accessed their documents.
Although I also feel like I was hopefully smart enough to kind of just avoid the circumstances a little bit too. Like with a lot of things, like just be smart enough not to do dumb things as a kid that would make me break bones or have to go to the hospital. Although there was that one time, allegedly, as a very young kid, I hid in a closet, I stuck my finger in that little gap in the closet, and I closed it, which almost chopped off one of my fingers, allegedly.
She'll be handling hacking and security. Good to have you back, Tally.
But, yeah.
Maybe with another Dextro aboard, they'll get better Turian food.
As long as it's sterilized.
Dr. Michelle did get me some Dextro Amino chocolate. You're welcome to it once we're back.
She got you Turian chocolate?
She said she saw it and thought of me. Why?
Oh, nothing.
Shepard, there's a problem.
Oh, nothing.
Except one are physically secure.
As kids, we do all sorts of goofy stuff. I jumped off of decks regularly, but never broke anything. I was not... I did not jump off any high ledges. I hated heights. I stayed away from the water like it was toxic. The worst that happened was that I had this one neighborhood bully that, like, every other kid stayed away from, and I did too. But, he... basically, one day, he was rollerblading around and he saw me. You know those, like, old plastic lightsabers that, like, you can pop out or whatever? He ran up to me full speed and then smacked me right in the mouth with it and fucked my teeth. So there's that. More Duke lore, I guess. Oh, I hate heights now. I wonder why. Ironically, I'm less afraid of heights now than I was as a kid. I think the military helped with that just because of the confidence exercise you constantly had to do. Like, I still hate them, don't get me wrong, but I'm very much more akin to just, like, throw myself off and say whatever happens, happens. Yeah, it wasn't fun. Well, there was a kid why most of the kids, what's the word, ignored him, myself included.
The Dreadnought has artificial gravity. You should be okay once you're on board.
Until then, I'll make do with mag boots.
Hey, take your time, Commander. We're fine until they, look out a window.
Geth don't use windows, remember? Structural weakness.
Like the Geth are just sitting there saying, those organics would never try the no windows
I wouldn't try the no windows thing twice, personally. Oh, there goes our way out.
Looks like the rest of the team isn't using the docking tube.
So I'm guessing you'd rather not solo the Dreadnought.
Not if I can help it. Ask Tally to get on the Dreadnought schematics. If she can point me at another docking tube, I'll override the controls and let the boarding party on.
What if I just want to solo it? Let me solo her. Oh yes, don't forget the spicy bullets. But yeah, are you looking forward to, I believe, what is it, Crimson Desert? I've seen some gameplay of it, I believe, and it looks interesting. I'm excited to give it a try. Oh, hell yeah, I'm so excited. Hell yeah. Is it purely single player, or will there be, like, co-op or anything, by the way? I know it's made by an MMO, you know, person, but, or company, but is it supposed to be a solo game, or is it going to have, like, you know, some co-op and whatnot?
I think we're good to go.
Great. If you override the controls, we'll be right there.
Try to think of, I'm pretty sure all the games I was really looking forward to already came out. Yakuza, which was a little underwhelming, if I'm going to be honest, and then Resident Evil, which I was very happy with. It did help me push through the 24-hour stream, but I would have probably only really given it like a 7 or an 8, not a 10 out of 10 like some other people have been giving. I think it's a good game, but I do think it has its weaknesses. Purely single player at launch, there's rumor that sometime the road they may attempt some small-scale multiplayer.
All quiet
Interesting.
so far. They haven't detected us yet.
But yeah, officially, if they're going with the single player, then single player it is.
Let me see if I can get this
Hopefully it's well balanced.
In the meantime,
That's the only thing I'm scared of when it comes to an MMO single player game. Kind of like Dragon Age, I guess. Like, that was what I thought about Dragon
there,
Age.
it's open.
That it was
We're clear
certainly
to
a
go.
single player MMO in the sense that, like, combat took a hot minute, you know what I mean?
Looks impressive.
Sir, a diplomatic envoy has sent
Crumb.
their entourage.
Contact.
Alright, fine, I'll shout you out, Crumb. League of Legends, though, huh? How was your leaguing? Aren't you supposed to still be streaming,
Get a
hmm?
new gun.
Couldn't find one in your size.
Is Tally flirting with Garrus? Might be. Wait, it's being compared to Red Dead Redemption 2 for like how the world is. Okay, so it's like supposed to be extremely immersive or whatever.
So where are we headed?
We're looking
Yes,
for
yes,
operations.
welcome, Max.
I can disable the Reaper command signal from
I
the
hope the League wasn't terrible.
past their defense
And that's about the
network
most I
into a
can
sensor
say.
cluster.
Very lots of things to do. Okay, very cool. Yeah, I'm definitely excited to give it a try. I mean, that's part of the reason why I started this whole streaming thing anyway, was to try out games I typically would never try otherwise. Thanks for giving me your daily stew, August.
Watch out! Yes, incoming!
Welcome, welcome. Thank you for being part of the raid. Hope you all are doing well today. Ow.
They're yes! They sent alert! Every unit on this ship! We need to get to the operations center before they box us in!
We only lost 2 games today. Ew, a Duke. Ew, a rat. It's a rat. Yuck. And the rat plays League. What horrific news am I going to hear today?
Network intelligence
2 losses, not bad, and a remake. Okay, how many victories?
And don't give them time to recharge.
Hell yeah. This is a War Thunder and Tarkov player. I barely play those games anymore. Anyway, what am I even being shot at by? Am I stepping on mines? Probably am. Hey Cinder, thanks for grabbing your daily stew. Also, I didn't miss your message, Sad Night. That all seems like very fun stuff to do, by the way. But yeah, I'll definitely have to give it a try when it actually comes out. Because I've been burnt once before with The Witcher, but you know what? I'm gonna hope for good
The
things.
signal's hitting all guest processes.
You don't win in League, Duke. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. I ain't touching that thing. You know, Max and Crumb forced me to play a League game with them. Alright? That's the character of the people that you're supporting. That's all I'm saying.
No. Anything we do here, the Geth
Stinky
will
League.
counter.
Exactly. Stinky
The
League.
Dreadnought's Operations Center is just ahead.
Yeah, they forced me to play League. A whole match with them. Yuck. And I said, absolutely not, never again, and uninstalled it. Crumb's making up shit at this point. I have standards. War Thunder and Tarkov are low standards, but they're still standards.
That's the last of them. Let's see if that console is operational.
I didn't lose on purpose. I did my best to win. I would never bring a team down because I am a good team player, alright? You all know this.
Damn it. They've locked down the Reaper signal.
And congrats on the 3 stream streak. League is just worse Dota 2. I have not played Dota, but unfortunately I played League. And I believe you just because it can't be much worse than League. Actually, I take that back. What is it? Riders of the Storm? Whatever that old, Blizzard one was. That's worse than League. But, like, this is comparing dog poop to human feces.
It runs right by the drive core.
That could work.
But
The Geth still have us locked in here. We need to get these doors open. They've locked high-level processes. We need some.
Also, Max, I just want you to know that Tally's gonna die.
Ship-wide emergency, like a fire.
what about the heat diffusion system?
Wait, if I faked a thermal warning, it would open all maintenance tubes for emergency venting.
Would that override the
I'm gonna
lockdown?
beat Duke's ass at Oshi Uplink.
Okay, I've got it primed. But
Why the fuck you all gotta hurt me? What is it with you all and constantly being like, alright, Duke, are you ready to get hurt? I want to make you suffer. Why can't it ever just be like, hey, Duke, you're a great friend. I want to just hang out with you normally and have a good time together as friends. Why is it always gotta be, I'm gonna beat your ass and make sure you suffer? You know? It's not like I even did anything that bad to you. Told you what happens if you kill Tally. Well, Tally's dead regardless of what I do. I didn't do her loyalty quest. So you know what happens.
Let's get to the maintenance
Dota 2 is
shaft
glorious
before
Chinese
glorious
mercury,
forces
which has to be consumed to achieve immortality. Is Dota 2 a part of a Wuxia novel now? We gonna ascend to 13th level transcendence by playing it or something? Chinese, because you reap what you sow, Duke. I ain't sown shit, and you all are just claiming that I'm reaping because you want to punish me.
It's not built for organics. Shouldn't be too much farther to the main battery. I'm surprised they'd send you on this mission, Tally.
I didn't want to do our loyalty mission. I don't like Tally. Tally's gonna die.
And when we succeed, you'll have the leverage to get your exile overturned.
Here's hoping.
God, you're the worst. I've been called worse.
Damn it. Priority message. A planetary defense cannon just took down Admiral Chorus's ship.
Survivors?
They got to escape pods, and I've got Admiral Ron trying to establish a secure link.
Put her through.
Shepard, this is Ron. The heavy fleet is collapsing. I don't know how much longer we can hold out.
We'll have the Reaper signal deactivated shortly, Admiral.
Nothing is worse than the worst, Duke. Have you learned nothing? There is worse than just being called the worst. Especially, you know, with how often you guys call me that, it's lost its meaning. I barely even, like, I don't flinch at it anymore. You all have decried the meaning by overusing it.
That's a big gun. Hate to be in front of that bastard.
We should be okay if we stay in cover.
We need to shut it down.
Well, Max, you constantly bully me, so why can't I bully your waifu for once? What goes around comes around, or as you like to say, You reap what you sow, Max. Yeah, your waifu. My waifu Liara on this. Oh, well, I guess I'll kill them both. I'm pretty sure I can make some weird mistake to get Liara killed too, can't I?
Coming back online. Come on, let's get out of here.
Look, Max, just accept that death is inevitable, and that I shall bring upon its wrath. Its arrival. There we go. Okay, I see it. It's just mines. Ow. So many people to kill, so little time. The hell are you all up to now? All I have to do is say, oh, I don't like something, and you all just have to be like this. Can't you ever just be nice to me, you know? If you were nice to me, I could be nice back. But you all are always just mean to me. You be punished for your crimes. Yeah. Crumb, we'll DM after this. Keep your DMs open. This is because they play League. If they played good games like Slime Rancher, they'd be good people. You know what? So true, Cinder. So true.
Shepard! Grab my hand!
I don't wanna. Must I? Fine.
Hang on.
Yeah, see? Sad Night agrees. True. Exactly. Slime Rancher wholesome. Exactly! Versus the depravity of League. Yuck. Uh-oh.
Good.
Crumb, be careful.
Come on.
Be very careful, Crumb. Be very fucking careful. Slurp the slime, love the slime, grow the... Yeah, see? Wholesome game. Be very fucking careful what you request, alright? I never requested you to play War Thunder or Tarkov. Remember this, Max. But I could. Yeet the slime into the abyss. Exactly. Sometimes you need to maintain profitability over ethics. It's all about profits, you see, Sad Night. And Cinder. Capitalist utopia.
Shepard Commander, help us.
Legion. Good to see you, Legion.
Bad slimes go to the forever hole. Slime
Shepard,
merely
wait.
yearns to drown in the ocean.
Death are being controlled by the
Sure,
Reapers.
yeah, is that what we're telling ourselves now? Yes, we...
So for all
They
we know,
want it. They want to be exploited for financial
the Reapers
gain.
voluntarily.
You know, we're just benefiting from it. And not putting any money back into the local area and just draining all its resources.
Legion helped us fight the Reapers before. There's no way it would have agreed to this.
Your caution is understandable. Once freed, we will submit to any restraints you deem necessary.
I never thought I'd say this, but
It's not exploiting them, it's... Okay, getting over it? Sure, whatever. I'll play getting over it.
It uses our networking architecture.
I'll have to figure out a day to play getting over it, though. Let me see. Alright, let me see my stupid ass
And getting
calendar.
you out of there will shut off the Reaper signal.
The restraints. We are
Saturday's
secure
Crimson
via hardware blocks
Desert.
nearby. The could shackle our operating protocols. The hardware
So...
blocks are on the far side of the room.
How about
Yes.
next Friday? Next Friday we'll do Getting Over It.
Viral attack, not
I don't mind.
How'd the Reapers get control of the Geth?
They did not.
Alright, Getting Over It next Friday.
The Geth wished to live.
Normal
The old
time.
machines extended an offer.
So we went to that Geth station and rewrote the heretics for what? Nothing?
Yeah? Isn't it called Crimson
Successfully
Desert?
rewrote the heretics.
Yeah.
The decision
Crimson
to
Desert
ally
was
with the
requested,
old
so
machines
Crimson Desert shall be
was
played.
difficult. Had the creators not attacked, it would have
We're
been
not just selling their
unnecessary.
poop, they get fed in return, it's fine. Yeah, whenever we feel like it. It's not like we're, you know, feeding them on a scheduled basis to maintain their survival.
An alliance with the Reapers. They could have found another way.
I don't know. It was requested, and it's a single-player game.
And allying with the Krogan.
Damn it! I begged them to negotiate rather than attack. I did.
Let's just get Legion out of there.
Oh, whoops. Crimson Desert, the new single-player game. Exactly! And you know what? I'm happy to try it. At least it's something different than League for the 15th millionth time. The only MMO I count as a single-player game is OSRS. Do you even count it as a game? Is it not just a clicking simulator? OSRS is just a clicking simulator, alright? I stand by this. Have you played Black Desert? I have not. So I'll play a new single-player game. I mean, OSRS is actually a rhythm game. What, clicking the logs as you watch YouTube on the other screen or do anything else? And just hold yourself back from buying a bot? Oh, he doesn't know the hell he's heading into. I mean, if it's a single-player game, I don't think they're gonna build the combat like it's an MMO. And even if it's that bad, I mean, I only agreed to one full stream, so... Same with Getting Over It. It's only one full stream, or if I beat it, so... You're only guaranteed about 6 hours of Getting Over It, if it takes that long.
The Geth fleet is destabilized.
And you know what?
Signal is offline. Civilian fleet, prepare to withdraw. The patrol fleet will cover you
Ow.
once the heavy fleet is in position.
That's just how it goes sometimes.
Good. Let's see what the Quarians can do. Setting up turret.
No, combat is closer like Dragon's Dogma from all the previews. Yeah. If the combat is genuinely MMO like, I'll probably play for one stream and call it. But if it's genuinely good, I'll probably play it until it's done. I mean, I'm gonna be wasting whatever it costs on release after all. What is it, $70 or whatever? And I mean, should you really be talking for someone who's making me play Get Over It, Max? No, why AFK fishing when you can click so much and you can fish faster than the game allows?
All ships open fire.
Shepard Commander, the Creator fleet is firing upon this vessel. Without
Yeah, because I deserve it. And why do I deserve it, Max? I have yet to kill your precious Tali or Liara. I've merely insinuated that their lives may be hanging in the balance.
Suggestions?
At least when some people recommend games, they have their best. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. However, I did say it would basically be any game that isn't free to play or a gacha or an MMO. So, I mean, I did tell Crumb straight up, you pay for it, I'll play it. Barbie, Horse Adventure, whatever, sure. Getting Over It, fine. I feel like I'm at least moderately tilt resistant. Would you guys not agree in chat? Like, if I've played some games where I've died a lot, and I've kind of just been like, you know what, we go next, right? I try and be a little bit more tilt-proof. Here crimes against chat. What crimes have I committed against chat? I have done nothing to chat. I have been nothing but friendly with their best interests in mind. So unredeemed Dragon Age Inquisition, Dragon Age 2 for him, those were the real punishments. Eh.
Fine. We're leaving in
I mean, I enjoyed the
Transfer
story at
protocol.
least. It wasn't that bad. Duke, from personal experience, this is a horrible rule. That's how you get stuffed into a latex maid dress.
Does the storage compartment have adequate room, Shepard Commander?
I mean, if it's in a game, sure. Lirovich, a younger Duke, has allowed his lower half to lead him places he wouldn't go with a gun or a sword. And he has stories, alright? That's all I'll say. This wasn't even one of those. This was sticking to principles. What principles? We have no principles here, Lirovich. You know this. Now current Duke is all like, not even with a borrowed. Yeah. Look, I went out into a house that looked like it came straight out of Texas Chainsaw Massacre. And, I don't know how much of the story I actually want to tell, but long story short, everything was a giant red flag until I quietly made excuses to leave. Yeah, being led around by the hidden dagger, unfortunately. I mean, some of you, I'm sure, can, what's the word? Sympathize, empathize. But that was when Duke was much younger and much more brash. Now Duke is older and more, what's the word? More rational.
I understand that you wasted your chance to withdraw safely.
The Dreadnought was a
Admiral, you jeopardized your mission and your people. Get the hell off my ship.
Shepard, I understand you're angry.
If I didn't need your fleet...
He nearly got us killed, Ron.
You must understand. The Geth inflicted heavy casualties before you disabled the Reaper.
You said they have the planetary defense cannon?
That's how you know Duke doesn't really believe in gambling. What do you mean, Lirovich? Relate? Yeah, relate, I guess. Now I value my wizardhood. Okay. Oh, yeah, I've definitely sheathed my sword in crazy. Okay. Good to see I'm not the only one. Look, it was red flag since I walked in, alright? The house was in the middle of nowhere. They were living with extremely extended family. It smelled like animal feces from the moment I walked in.
Wait. Everybody calm down.
And I stayed there and hung out with their relatives while they finished their shift at work until they got back. And by then, I was like, you know what? Maybe I should listen to my brain and I should just leave.
We freed it.
This is a
If
fascinating
you believed you would ignore red flags on the chance you found a hidden gem. It was in Georgia, so...
Legion helped me in the fight against the Collectors.
So did your pistol. Should I worry about it?
I don't think you want to continue this line of thought, Admiral. Legion is my friend. More importantly, it's our best source of information on the Geth.
But yeah, so there's my unfortunate story with all that it entails.
What can you tell us about the Geth? How will they react without Reaper guidance?
This is a false assumption. You have cut off long-range control, but the old machines placed a base on Rannoch for short-range direction.
The Geth still have Reaper upgrades?
Correct. They are currently disorganized, but once the short-range signal is in place, they will recover.
Killa. I need to warn the fleet. Then,
Fort Stewart stories. I mean, what's the word? Similar vibes.
Where's it located?
Again, this was a much younger Duke.
Find it.
Understood. We do know the location of a server from which Geth fighter squadrons are controlled. The squadrons are targeting Creator life ships. Disabling them will limit casualties.
I mean, at least it wasn't a Fort Hood story.
Thanks.
Otherwise, I wouldn't be alive to tell it.
The Geth recovered. If it hadn't warned us, they could have wiped us.
Sounds like you owe Legion.
However advanced you've...
A Geth who just saved...
And I wish I could have known it. What do you need?
Edie, can you clean this up?
I will try.
But, alright. Alright, fine. We'll help. When you don't get your safety stand down, they say don't add or subtract from the population. You aren't supposed to aim to do both at once. I mean, look, all I'm saying is I was given my safety brief, but I never said anything about actually following it. I got my unfortunate reality check. Alright, where's that stupid distress signal coming from? Fuel reactors, nah. Oh, maybe that is it. Alright, well. Persei Omicron 8. This sort of stuff is the reason I had to sign a page 13 to not digitally penetrate my fellow student. Look, all I'm saying is I regret it in that I'm a older, more seasoned person with stronger understanding of you know, stuff. Yes. No, I'm pretty sure that's common. I'm pretty sure when I became an instructor, I had to sign something similar too for a brief period of time. Although it wasn't like that, it was just signing to be professional and not
What's your status?
You know, no conduct unbecoming, except I wasn't an officer. But it turns out conduct unbecoming also includes porking people that are supposed to be under you. Wow, who would have thought?
I'll do what I can. Keep your civilians safe.
I make no promises. My own ships must be coordinated for our final strike.
They caught 2 kids out of basic finger blasting each other in the schoolhouse janitor closet, so everyone had to sign papers saying we won't do that specific. Okay. I didn't have to sign papers, but I did catch 2 kids finger blasting each other in the laundry room in basic. So they had to. You were no longer allowed to go into the laundry room on Sundays without supervision from a drill sergeant.
We'll see in a minute. Take us in to the tower.
Never underestimate human horniness. Something similar happened with 2 people in our AIT. Yeah, that sounds about right. I mean, look, people cannot keep their hands off of each other, except in my AIT, it was that there were, what was it, what the hell do they call it? The people who are changing MOSs, MOS-Ts, MOS-Ts, yeah, MOS-Ts. There was like a sergeant first class or something that was a MOS-T or something, I want to say, or a staff sergeant. And he was staying at the MOS-T barracks, but they were very close to the in-processing barracks. And he slept with a much younger private, and then, yeah.
Jamming town was clever, but if we
Fraternization.
just totally smashed
You want to drop meteors on Rannoch? You'd make it unlivable.
It's Duke time. Hey, yay, Brookie. But yeah, that's my AIT story. I don't know what it is with people not being able to just keep it in their pants, or specifically soldiers, but whatever. I guess I can't really judge.
You all right?
I'm okay. Watch out for more mines.
Get below us.
I don't know. I mean, depends on the person and the person they're looking at. I mean, look, AIT, as soon as people hit gold phase, when they were allowed to actually leave, you know, outside of the base, or leave the barracks, I guess, on their free time, there were so many people who were going to hotels on the weekends and probably boning each other. Like, there were a couple ladies who got pregnant during my AIT, and may have potentially ruined their, not really ruined their careers, I guess, but, you know. Oh. Gonna let some baddies. I mean, there were a few, but I mean the stories that came out of it. Like I heard from the females in my basic, or the female unit. That some girl went a little crazy and started smearing her feces on the walls in the bathroom halfway through White Phase in a desperate plea to try and be marked as, like, insane so she could get sent home. And instead they just put her on mental health counseling or whatever. Or, no, what was it? When you have to, like, I forget what it's called, but when you have to have someone following you at all times, like your battle has to be with you at all times in case you do something crazy or hurt yourself. My Destined Wrangler told me she'd get bored and summon her husband onto base to jump him on the running trail. I mean, when I got to my actual unit and I got to, what was it, like the sergeant that was supposed to introduce me to the base and take me around and all that, I had to wait an extra half an hour at the airport because he was busy with his wife, and I wasn't happy about that. Or maybe he could have made it up, but, you know. But he was half an hour late. That's when I realized why she was a Wrangler, Lirovich. I was a good soldier, alright? I don't have a single article, I didn't have a single write-up. Right. All my things were good, and I even got assigned to extra duties because I was so fucking good at, well, because I was so fucking unproblematic. Always be a shitbag is what I learned from the military, because if you aren't a shitbag, then you're going to be assigned to do extra work because people find you reliable. That's the lesson to this story. Sneaky link. Nope. Not me. I got all my links from Tinder, and, you know, I regret it. Heavily regret it. To this day, even. Run, they're sizing you up. Wait, what? I went to the PX for the first time after basic with some EIT bros, and some of the females from my basic were there, and they started hugging on me. Oh, hell no. Yeah, get the hell away from that. That's, yeah, that's scary. Yeah, see, shitbag. Yeah, sure, whatever. Hey, Kilpsy, thanks for the 3 stream streak. What the fuck do you mean it makes sense? Okay, fine, whatever. Make up whatever shit you want to make up about me. Just know that I was a good soldier. Never got written up. Minus the one time. But, I got assigned to constant extra duties and helping out my fellow students in AIT because I was half decent at what I did. Alright? For what it's worth. Thanks for grabbing your daily stew, Kilpsy. Learning more about each other these past few days, I feel closer. Do you, though? These are just really shitty stories from a shitty time. See, I thought like that, then I opened Instagram on accident about 2 months ago. Alright, I'm listening, Lirovich. Oh, I only heard you said be a shitbag. I was not. That's why I got stuck on shit like gate guard duty, instructor, fucking extra special duties, special missions,
Radios are down.
but
Soldier.
whatever.
Maintenance. Dorn Hatst.
Alright, yeah, alright.
Don't move. We've got Medigel.
I've lost too much blood. Go. Look for the Admiral. Destroy that jamming tower. And you can radio him.
We'll find him, Dorn. I promise.
Please.
Look, I was a good soldier, I did what I should have, and I got out with a good record. My DD-214 doesn't have a speck of badness on it, etc., etc.
Tell him.
Now, off post
That his father
with my Tinder dates. God, I was so young. There was one where her cop mother tagged along. It was awkward the whole time because she was lightly threatening me the whole time.
Let's get to that tower.
There was one where she already had a kid, and I kind of find out that, like, while she was very cool, I didn't want to be a a father just yet, or parents. There was the story I said earlier about going to a place that wouldn't have been out of place in the fucking Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Look, young Duke was lonely. How are you? I'm doing alright. How are you doing, Kilpsy? Like, aren't you streaming, Kilpsy? Damn it. Alright, fine, whatever. I mean, I was an instructor for land nav for like 4 months after I got to my National Guard unit, then became the section leader after 2 years. When I got to reserves, because I wasn't the MOS that the actual unit was, I was a 35 Golf and a 35 Fox unit, they sent me over to work with the Navy guys because they actually did imagery instead of all source. That was interesting. And then I had to explain to them what my job was. No, that's about it. Old friends. So I had a...
Who do you want on this?
I had a pulse, and I've been making my phone cosplay of Macarena since. Oh, okay. So they found you, huh? Have you been trying to hide or no? All of that's love. Is it? People are just... Yeah, people are kind of scary. Watching that Papa Mutt story time from the other day made me want to get some people together to tell dumbass stories. I mean...
I want you.
That's how it goes, I guess. I mean... I'm not super proud of some of the things that I did, but I also won't deny that they happened, alright? I'm very much of a policy of truthfulness or whatever. I pursue a policy of honesty, even when it doesn't paint me in the best of light. Now, is that smart? Hell no.
Get by the door.
Meme imagery. What you giggling about there, Lerovich? Go hard, Duke. Like I said, a very young Duke went to places due to his lower half that he wouldn't have gone with a sword. But he was a very young, like, basically just 18, 19. I had my 18th birthday in basic, funny enough. Like, near the end of basic, I had my 18th birthday, and I had to do so many push-ups because it was my birthday. Holy shit.
Who should disable the gun, Shepard?
No, I ended today. It was long. Got told no drawing, so I need to be creative. Okay. Well, appreciate you being here. You've seen some things. Yeah, hope you do well.
Garrus,
Or hope you find something to do, I guess.
No problem.
I didn't have my hoe phase. I was genuinely trying to find, like, a stable relationship. A long-term stable relationship, but, Tinder is not the place to go to find those, is what I learned very quickly. I mean, not as bad as some of my friends that I was in the military with. Like, one... I'm pretty sure he's on his 3rd kid now, despite him and his wife hating each other. But when they were dating, like, we saw the red flags, and we told him not to get into a relationship with this girl, or to break up with her. Because she apparently threatened to throw herself out of a car at 50 miles an hour as the passenger if he broke up with her. But now they have 3 kids, and he's getting chaptered out of the army. So, whatever. I didn't have a hoe phase, alright, so... Although one of them was... Like I said, my lower half. I was offered... The Texas Chainsaw Massacre house was because I was propositioned by 2 ladies at the same time. Again, don't go without using your brain.
Coming in with the shuttle.
Alright, yeah, time for push-ups. Graduated during my senior year and went to basic. Yeah, I went to basic, like...
Stay together.
What was
We'll
it?
get you there.
I had about a week and a half after I graduated until I went to basic training. I remember it was like... They were celebrating the 4th of July, I think, as I took an Uber to the airport to go to basic. I remember the hotel was nice, though, that they took me to. Because we got to stay at a hotel for a night.
Give us your coordinates.
Tried Tinder once and noped
So
out.
will
That's a
you.
hoe phase, not thought period, whatever you like. Nah, I was genuinely looking for a connection. There were a few people
Admiral,
who,
civilian fleet if we're going to
who
end
had,
Civilians.
fuck, I don't know what I was talking about. I lost my train of thought. Whatever.
For this insanity.
Makes so much more sense now. Okay, I'm glad it makes more sense, but still, I'm not proud of it.
You die down here.
I have a soldier in my current workplace who met a girl in October, November, and got married to her in January. Okay, yeah, still.
What I do
That's the thing I hate about the military is the, like, rush to get married because of BAH, and it doesn't give them proper amounts of time to actually get to know each other and establish a good relationship. I would argue that's part of the reason why there's so much cheating in the military. Like, holy shit. I stayed at a hotel that I swear the bed was cardboard box. At least it was, hopefully it was cheap. Like, I wouldn't mind sleeping on a cardboard box as long as it was cheap. Said lower half, that means hoe phase. Well, yeah. Am I not allowed to, like, say that they were... I mean, it's Tinder, right? Your initial attraction is physical, not necessarily metaphysical. Like, all you get is their bio and their pictures, which doesn't exactly give you a good chance to get to know them on a, you know, metaphysical level, like I said. I guess, for lack of a better word. Probably serves Brookie. The Navy for a long time. Yeah. That's what I told him too.
Welcome aboard.
It wasn't my hoe phase as much as you may claim it was. It was dirt cheap and not dirty, so yeah. I don't mind sleeping on a cot or on a floor as long as the price is right and the cleanliness is not a factor. Like, if I'm not going to get bed bugs and it's cheap, sure, I'll sleep on the floor. I mean, I slept on rocks while I was in. I mean, in basic, I'm pretty sure I slept on more things just to get cat naps. Slept on rocks, slept on grass, slept standing up, slept sitting down. Motel 6 for the win. Well, at least you didn't get... Well, there's several things Motel 6 is known for.
Have you talked the civilian captains into staying?
See, I only had the person I accidentally friend-zoned, then we dated for 3 years, then we broke up, got back after 2 years, dated again for a year, only realized we're different people. That is the thing, right? There's a lot of people, both in the military and outside the military, I don't talk to anymore because we've grown to be extremely different people. It's unfortunate, but, you know, sometimes it's better to make new connections with the new person you are than to keep the old ones for the sake of nostalgia. Lucky with that one, probably. Duke, I didn't. You could be. You didn't know I could be a... I didn't, alright? Those were just the 3 stories that I remember because I was a fresh soldier at 18, 19 years old, and I was lonely, alright? Until I realized, hey, being single is not that bad.
The Geth are tearing the fleet apart.
Once the signal is disabled, the Geth will pose no threat to Creator forces.
That's all I got. Was the threesome experience at the Chainsaw Hotel home that, in hindsight, I really should have never stepped into, and I'm honestly surprised I'm still alive, and that they didn't just harvest my organs. That really awkward date with the girl that had the cop mom, and
time to cut the Geth off from the Reapers and put a stop to this.
The one that had the child.
The surrounding area is heavily fortified, and they have placed jamming towers to prevent orbital targeting.
I talked about this story already.
Admiral Zen developed a laser guidance system that can cut through the jamming. It's synced to the Normandy's targeting computer.
So the Normandy launches.
So yes, there's Duke's story. The threesome at the Texas Chainsaw Home sounds like the fucking D-list horror movie. Could be, or a really bad porno.
And anything else in our way.
Oh, it's not here. Oh my god, you mad? Yeah. Yeah, so, look, there were several red flags. Red flag number 1, middle of fucking nowhere. It was like an hour-and-a-half drive. I am petting the cat.
Can you hold out?
Red flag number 2, animal feces everywhere on the floor. Dog poop, cat poop, etc. Not picked up, smelly. Red flag number 3, there was extended family living in the home at the time. That just seemed like this was a normal thing.
The patrol fleet isn't moving.
Red flag number 4. They asked me to wait until she got back from work, and I did.
And then you'll charge off again, like last time.
Throwing more ships into that mess just puts more lives at risk, Admiral Garrel.
And then after I made excuses to leave early, I said something like, my NCO's calling me, I have to show up tomorrow,
If you want
or
to
I'm
catch
getting
up
called in.
private, call me up to your cabin.
Sounds like about where I just came from, not even kidding. Oh. Well, yeah. Again. Should have used my brain. Did they ask you to babysit? No, they didn't have kids. They wanted a kid is what I learned later. They were a lesbian couple that broke up later, is what I learned later. And they were very vexatious towards each other. But I digress. Why is that a red flag? You know why it's a red flag, Lirovich. Sounds like he was gonna... Yeah, I was pretty sure I was gonna get my, my organs harvested. What's a red flag? You know what it is. Searching for roommates. Everyone wants a threesome to move in. Yeah, no, I wasn't moving in. They just... Yeah, they were like, oh, you seem cool. Let's hang out together. Let's have a good time. And I was like, fuck it. And I really shouldn't have. And now I know better. And you all can judge me for the bad decisions I made as a younger soldier. That was a red planet. What? Vexatious? Yes. Oh, after they broke up, they both tried to hit me up to, like, spread hate on the other person, and they were extremely malicious towards each other. But I digress again.
It's that big?
Do they pay their part of the rent on time? If you're good looking enough, the rent is free and they pay you. Yeah.
You must enter our consensus.
I'll take those odds.
You want me to virtually interact with the Geth?
That's insane. You're talking about a virtual world
and that's... Again, Kilpsy, this is like 19-year-old Duke, alright? Much younger, much more adventurous, we'll say. Alright? Now I'm older, wiser, and less rambunctious.
If it saves the live ships, we've got to try it.
Telemetry data predicts this operation has a high chance of success.
Because like one of the, yeah, and that's the thing is I have worse stories from the people I've been in with. There was one where she was married to another soldier. He was the fling, and when he figured out he wanted to leave, but she jumped onto his car hood to stop him from leaving. So he got out, tried to talk it out, and as soon as like she started walking back in the house, he immediately got in the car and drove off while she was trying to chase. All right, I'll do setups. That's commitment. Who could throw away such loyalty, I guess. You got its crazy fun fact, cheating on your spouse is illegal in the military. Well, she was a civilian was the issue. Her husband was in the military, and to be fair to him, he didn't know he was like the cheating spouse, and that's why he left. Or the cheating partner. There was another one where there was a barracks party, people got really drunk. People ran a train on a female soldier with consent, but filmed it without her consent.
Due to restricted resources, it is best.
There are other stuff, but I think that's enough.
Let's do it.
Yeah, that became a whole sharp thing.
Network integration. Proceed to docking port.
So, yeah, don't let soldiers run a train on you, I think is the moral of that story.
Shepard Commander, excess movement during an upload is discouraged.
Let's see. What else is there? I'll be back in a cooked grub. Don't let anyone run a train. Yeah, I would also recommend that. So I didn't have my license when I joined the military. And I was trying to get my license by driving around who, at the time, I thought was a friend. Later on, I kind of fell out with him because he was on roids, or like 99.9% sure he was on roids. He was just angry and irritable all the time. But he was also a heavy drinker, and he would constantly go to parties, and I would drive him there. He would get really drunk. I remember he tried to fight someone, so he was told to leave, so I had to drive him back. It was a Halloween party. I got a certificate because I won the costume party for being dressed like Sushi. And he was puking out the window on the drive home. I remember. We had to stop multiple times at different gas stations, and he just puked out the window. And I'm so sorry to all the people who had to clean that up. I'm so sorry. Hopefully they just got like a hose and blasted it, but yeah. Bro, Bonnie blew in the damn barracks. I mean, the issue is that she wasn't the only one. She was the only one that got filmed. There were others who didn't run trains, but had multiple relations with different soldiers of differing ranks. There was one who definitely had favoritism because she was sleeping with a captain and a major, despite being a specialist, and got special privileges. But I digress. Did you have anyone ever do the gum and short trick on you? No. I was very much the, like, I want to just stay in my barracks room and play video games type of deal. So I mostly made friends with, like, the nerdier ones. But, like, I was still mostly an affable person. So I still got along with most of the other, like, more extroverted soldiers, for the most part.
There are 2 communication nodes on the server. We must access them to disable the hostile Geth spiders. We must protect your exit port, but you will not be alone.
That's all the stories I can think of off the top of my head. There's definitely more, though. Well, it's the fucking military. There's always someone cheating or doing something.
Establishing connection to access point. This foreign code is a manifestation of the old machine signal.
You're surprised the Reapers are all over your servers?
We did not anticipate such extensive infection.
When I was in, the thing that was popular at the time, if I remember correctly, was actually the, like, what was it, like the Gotham trick, where, like, you know, you put your little you put your thumb and index together in a little, like, loop, and then, you know, if someone looks at it, you hit them or whatever, and you say, got him. That was a thing that was in at the time, I remember, in terms of, like, tricks or whatever.
And thanks, I think.
Time for an ad break. It's been around for I don't know. Alright. That's just what was, like, constantly being done at the time. There was one soldier who had his sister at the unit, and she was very attractive, so everyone was constantly trying to be friends with him so that they could try and get with his sister. That happened.
Connection established. Proceed to the access point.
See what else is there.
Establishing connection to communication node. Error. Access denied.
There were several marriages that did not work out and died in the military, especially soldiers who were married to each other because they couldn't help but, you know, sleep with other people.
We require access to proceed.
The fuck are you on about, Crumb?
We cannot proceed until we gain access to this data cluster.
What is wrong with you, Crumb? The gum and shorts thing was where something my buddy would do to people would go, oh man, I got gum in my shorts, and you'd look at it and his balls would be out. That sounds like an easy, sharp complaint, but I also know the military, Because there was extensive... What's the word? There was extensive... What is it? There was extensive proof... Well, not proof, but like... cases of people playing, and I quote, gay chicken.
What is this?
Couldn't help it. Yeah, I hate it when I fall into someone.
Your connection permits streaming of information from
Yeah.
our archives.
So I thought I should send to you what? Saw what, Crumb? That line?
You must disrupt the
Crumb, are you trying to quit your day job to become a Discord moderator? Just because we played, what was it? Mullet Mad Jack yesterday, and the main character was a moderator, does not mean that that's what you should aspire to be.
This data cluster contains information time-stamped 290 years ago. Accessing data cluster. You may proceed to the last data cluster.
Open fire.
You really want to rename the BI network?
One going for a weapon. The mobile hardware deserves a lift.
Anyway.
The platform arming itself was an agricultural unit. By opening fire on attacking creators, it saved simpler domestic ag following it.
That looks a lot like the sniper rifle you used to carry.
It is an efficient model.
Well, it needed.
Wasn't that footage from the past? Why are the Quarians masked?
You process our memories by using your own. How many creators have you
Oh no.
witnessed on that?
Let's see.
Good point.
Several people used other people's piss on the piss tests. Well, at least until they standardized it and had a new drug officer that they couldn't get away with anymore. Because people would go on leave, they'd do weed, except that by the time that it came back around that they had to get tested, it wouldn't be out of their system yet.
Shutting down the server, Admiral Ron. I can fill you in.
The guest squadrons have arrived, but something is amiss. Half their fighters have stopped functioning. We will continue to hold out as long as we can.
Legion, give me an update.
One node remains.
What's wrong?
Infection programs are increasing. We have restabilized. You must continue. Shepard Commander, the Reaper code has adapted. It can now self-replicate. Yes. However, disrupting vulnerable points in the infection may slow down its replication.
I don't know, Crumb, or I guess anyone else. Anyone else have... I don't know, give me some stories. Give me some tea, alright? It's not fair if I'm the only one telling stories. The only thing I will say is with the junior enlisted in the military, I mean, it's... It can be very similar to high school-esque drama.
You must search for a vulnerable point in the infection. Disrupting it will slow the infection's ability to replicate.
We almost shot the American Dream. What's the American Dream, Lerovich?
There is a vulnerable point further along the infection. Target this spot to slow its growth toward the data cluster.
U.S. flag, civilian cruise liner. Oh. Oh. That one. I mean, you know, at least you didn't shoot down a civilian airliner. Dusty Roads. I don't know who that is. Is that a person that you're referencing there, Max? One thing I will say is I don't really understand how Army e-girl influencers came to be. Because that happened, I want to say the big spike of that whole thing happened right after I got out.
There is a vulnerable point on the infection leading to the data cluster. Disrupt the infection at this spot. It will slow regrowth long enough to access the data cluster. Shepard Commander, target the vulnerable points of the infection to slow its
I get it.
propagation speed.
I think we only didn't do that because our FCs hated actually loading the CWIS. I mean, I get it. Loading the CWIS seems like a pain in the ass. Kind of similar to like loading a AC-130. Seems like it'd be an incredible pain in the ass.
Disrupting it will slow the infection's ability to replicate. New data found. This data comes from a period during which the creators declared martial law.
Hello? There we go. Dusty Rhodes is a wrestler nickname. Oh, the American Dream. I don't know stuff like that. Can I be honest with you? I never actually watched WWE or wrestling growing up. I know this is gonna be sacrilege to a lot of you, but I never actually watched wrestling growing up, and I was never really that into it.
This unit does not understand. It has not taken part in hostilities.
Yeah, because loading the C was. I feel like that's a dirty joke, and I'm not gonna play into it. Had to be a Blue Falcon one time because a janitor saw a female enter a male's barracks room and I found her naked in the closet but couldn't pretend I didn't with the janitor hanging out the front door. Should have been sneakier. I mean, to be fair, there are some people really bad at hiding stuff, like, so, and you can just get unlucky. Like, when I was working the gate, there was one time where I think some general's daughter, who had been barred from post due to, I believe, stealing from the PX, got caught because we were doing random vehicle checks, like X amount of vehicles do a check, and then we opened up the trunk, and she was just in there lying down, and we had to call the MPs. There was another lady who we had to take her ID from her because it expired. She did not want to surrender it. So she almost ran over my partner as she was, like, trying to drive away, and we had to call the MPs for that one.
We have kept records of these creators' sacrifices. They have largely been forgotten by their own people, but not by the Geth.
What else was there? There was the time on another shift, there was someone who was really drunk, came up to the gate, asked if this was the way to North Carolina, and then drove straight through and into the barricade as they activated the little, like, pull-up barricade. Let's see. There was someone who had prostitutes in his car. There were prostitutes who were soliciting their services right outside the gate. It was certainly a different time. Can I, like, get on there, please? Am I going the wrong way or something? Well, it seems like the right way. How am I supposed to go? Oh, am I supposed to go back? Is there a way forward here or something? Probably is. Let's see. That's all the stories I can think of off the top of my head again. But, yeah, gate guard. Mostly boring. Dealt with a lot of commercial vehicles. Got to know some of the truck drivers very well. There was this one time where, like, I asked, you know, the normal questions like, hey, are you carrying any weapons on you? And he said yes, and he put out a gun, like, pointed at me. And I had to tell him to, like, point that thing away, and he just had to let me know so I could tell him that he couldn't bring it on base. Spike the post-water tank because someone was an asshole. I don't doubt that someone could be, what's the word, vexatious like that. I think there are very many cases of stories like that. Okay, am I going the right way? I really feel like I'm trying to find the way out. Please, game. Where am I supposed to go? Give me a sign! To be fair, though, in those water buffaloes, if you had to ever use them, Lerovich, it always tasted like it was spiked. Like, I've never had good water out of one of those water buffaloes. It always tasted awful. Okay, where the fuck am I supposed to go? Game, please? Hello? I didn't break it, did I? I had a married senior specialist who offered to let me stay the night at her house, and I thought she was being nice. Then she came downstairs with no bra on and a tank top and booty shorts. Promptly had to make an excuse to get the hell out of there. She was in her late 30s. Okay. Yeah, I had a friend who was, we'll call it extremely charismatic, right? He was generally a very good dude. One of my best friends, I'd say. He had a contractor bluntly proposition that he was friends with, bluntly proposition him similarly to that. And because another contractor was like had a crush on her, it just made the whole group relationship dynamic extremely awkward after that. God, how so much shit was just like straight out of high school. Alright, where am I supposed to be going, though? Come on, game. Did you not expect people to be confused in this part, like, of where to go? The other thing I don't understand is how so many soldiers, like, had weed delivered to their barracks, or had weed in their barracks. Okay, I'm gonna load last checkpoint. Losing 10 minutes. She later became a cam girl and sent me offers for a...
Legion, give me an update.
You're just a businessman doing business, right, Max?
What's wrong?
Infection programs are increasing. We have restabilized. You must continue.
Nah, but in all seriousness, being single is kind of nice sometimes. Look, Brookie, he's just a businessman doing business. Married 37-plus-year-old woman, by the way, with a USMC husband and a kid who was like 7 years younger than me. Don't get me started on that. Ugh. It's really awkward having people working under me who either, as a civilian now, who A, used to be ranked higher than me in the military. Because, like, I got out as a specialist, right? But one of the guys working under me now got out as a lieutenant colonel, and there are a lot of awkward moments where, like, I have to ask him for advice. Him being, like, you know, the senior military person. Well, I guess senior in terms of, like, leadership experience. And also another coworker I have that's basically retirement age. And then, like, we have these conversations where we don't really have much in common because our generations are so far apart. They have kids older than me, and it's just kind of awkward sometimes being their boss. I don't know. I don't really enjoy it, if I'm going to be honest. Max got grateful. Being charismatic has its drawbacks, trust me. True. And that's why I'm not charismatic.
Shepard Commander, target the
I'm a loser.
You must search for a vulnerable point to the infection. Disrupting it will slow the infection's ability to access data.
Saying under you isn't helping this convo. What do you mean under? Oh. I just mean like in terms of a working relationship. They're both dudes. This is not like sexual in any way. This is just like work dynamics. Nah, I'm not gonna be pulling. Trust me, Max, you haven't seen me yet. Once you see me, you'll understand, I think. I'm a very... I don't know, I consider myself generally affable, but not exactly the best looking person in the world. But you know what? We ball. This IT sucks, takes 10 years to... Alright, we'll get to it, Lerovich. Alright, we'll get there when we get there, alright? You're one of those people back there fucking that we have to give an oar to so that they can paddle, so that they feel like they're going faster on the boat, aren't you? Like giving you bullshit, being down about yourself, negative riz. Well, that's part of the issue then, isn't it? But I will also say, Max, there is a difference between being down on yourself and simply regurgitating... Well, being realistic with how you've been treated, I suppose. We'll call it that. I know I'm not the best looking guy in the world, but you know what? I hope one day I can find someone who can see past that and just likes me for me. But I'm not in a rush, is what I learned. Being in a rush for that sort of stuff only leads to bad juju.
This data comes from a period during which the creators declared martial law.
Zip it. Oh my god, sounds like an actual IT. Yeah! Alright, you want to restart your workstation, Lerovich? You want to go into Active Directory? You want to unlock your account?
Accessing data. This is data from the end of warfare on
I mean, I don't know what you'll look like. Don't worry about it. Spice must flow. Be spicy. Let the spice flow. Nah. Spice is overrated.
It is timestamped 290 years ago. We have kept records of these creators' sacrifices. They have largely been forgotten by their own people. The creators not by the Geth, so we abandoned pursuit.
Wait. The Geth spared the last You let them go.
I would prefer to if the company let me. You know what? Alright, Lerovich. Just because you want to download all your porn... Alright, I know what's on those hard drives you bring onto ships. We all know. We just let you get away with it, alright? You want us to stop letting you get away with it? This is how you stop getting away with it. I can tone it down. Sorry, Puerto Rican. Gonna reset my profile too. Joke's on me, I backed up on this neat thumb drive. Yeah, well, we've disabled all the USB ports for security reasons. Pretty sure it's DoD standard now that all USB ports are disabled by default. You have to have a special account to use any of them. Been stuck working from home for like 5 months now because our fuck-ass IT can't do basic reimage of a computer. Alright. Fucking lobster, what is it? Steak too juicy, lobster too buttery ass, Max. Damn, alright. Fuck you too. Alright, where am I supposed to go though? I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to like go onto that or something. How do I get there though? Is this mission bugged or am I dumb? What? Fuck yes, they're trying to bump up the sudden swimmer rates. Look, we know what's on... Yeah, we know what's on them hard drives, and we tolerate it, alright? Let us do our jobs, and you can do your job, and watch all the stuff on those hard drives you bring on, Learovich, alright? Latina, yeah, 100. See, sometimes I want to go into work. You know, the funny thing is, I had a dude who was making 130K, who applied for my job. Or, you know, who applied to here, and I had to, like, interview him. And I asked him why, because the most we could pay him was, like, 100K. And he said he just wanted to go into work because he was going crazy. And I just didn't understand him. I don't know, maybe I'll never understand him. Alright, what the hell am I supposed to be going? Am I just not getting it, or what? Finally someone who likes their job. Can't relate. Do you want us to answer that? I'm probably dumb, I know. But where the hell am I supposed to go? The game isn't telling me where I need to go. Pretty sure it's there, but I can't tell. Used my license again, it was liberating. No, I do not like having 9 hours of work with an extra hour and a half of travel time to and from. So I give the company 10.5 hours of my day only to be paid for 9. What can I say? I'm just not a fan. Am I just not getting it? I wouldn't necessarily say like. I was literally thinking about going back to school for something, but fuck, I'm old. Take more shits at work. Well, I have things that need to get done, so... Right. Where the hell's the exit? Oh, how do I... Did the game break? Hold on. What is this? What are we doing? No, no, no. Where the hell are we? Which quest are we doing? Is this Geth Fighter Squadrons? Alright, let me make sure I'm not soft-locked real quick. Rannoch. Yes. Okay, I don't know. Are we doing Priority Ranarch? I don't think we're doing Priority Ranarch. What am I doing? Yes, all the Citadel stuff. It's not done, is it? It's not considered done. Yeah. Okay, it is the fighter squadrons. Okay, because I can't relax at home now, because I'm constantly on my PC working, then I get off work on VTuber stuff, then by the time it's done I have to... Yeah, here's the thing, though. I could be spending the extra hour and a half I have at work working on, like, VTubing stuff, or just, like, chilling. I don't have to worry about being in a car driving back. As much as I enjoy, you know, fucking doing car karaoke. Okay, am I just not getting it? Can one of you guys help me out? Am I soft locked or am I just dumb? No, for real, I get it. Commute sucks, just saying I like driving. Fair. Priority them. Yeah, crumb. Don't know why that reminds me of the snowplow your mom meme. Hey, Ryan. Ryan, can you help me? Am I soft locked? Am I doing something wrong? Can't figure out what I'm doing wrong. Or where I need to go. You're not soft locked, this part's just dumb. Okay, can you help me out? Lirovich, where am I supposed to go? Been a long ass time. Yes, sir, I'm just vibing out. Yeah, no, you're fine, Brookie. I mean, I get it. You started driving semi recently, right? Like, as someone who drives every day, and I mean, look, drivers on the road suck. If drivers didn't suck and I didn't have to constantly be at 100% attention, you know, maybe it'd be better. Probably an area you missed to destroy. I'm not entirely sure. I looked away a few times. Head back to the end real quick. Yes, we were literally a week or 10 days ago. Yeah, so, I mean, it stands to understand that, that you're excited, because I was when I first got my license too. And then, you know, times and people change. Okay. Sometimes it would be nice. Yeah, if I could just teleport home from work, I wouldn't mind it so much. It's really just the time wasted in commutes that I could be, you know, spending doing other things that I'm not particularly a fan of, I suppose. Actually, as much as I may shit on League, that's where I think more like League, where I could just, like, teleport or flash home. That'd be cool. Got my package from the con I attended virtually. Hell yeah. What was in it? As you all just watch me run around in circles, I try and figure out where the hell I am. Blah. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Have to go back to the main area and ascend the stairs. Alright, cool. Very cool. Issue is how. Because there's that, right? I can't get over this. This is not a gap I can cross. And at least as far as I can tell, there's no real way for me to reach it from here. Because that stops building there for some reason. This also stops building for some reason. So I can't reach there either. Go back and out to the main area. I'm not sure what more I can do. Maybe just reload. That's the thing, is I did that again. I did that one time, and we ran into the same problem again. Talk to Legion? I don't think I can. You just stuck there. You walk up to the platform on the right. What, this thing? Which is connected to this thing that I can't cross over to? The issue is that if it did, this is a consistent bug because this happened twice. That's sticking out next to Legion. This thing? Really hope it didn't bug. I'm gonna be pissed if it bugged. The cinematic play? I mean, yeah, the cinematic there played. The issue is I think it double played. Maybe. That might be what caused it. Because, like, this one played. Okay, we'll give it one more try. If this doesn't work, I don't know. We're just loading an earlier save or something. I don't know. We'll figure it out.
Give me an update. 1 node remains.
Or we'll go to a different game because I'm not going to get soft-locked in this game. I'm very happy with letting the Reapers take over if the developers can't make a working game. I might be a little bit vindictive, maybe. Let's try this again. Only gonna destroy the necessary parts.
Disrupt Reaper vulnerable points of the infection to slow its replication speed.
I really hope the game ain't broken. 'Cause otherwise, I guess I could still recommend Mass Effect, but I'm gonna be mad about it. Print sticks. I guess I should go to this Oshi Uplink condo with extra money then, huh? I'm not typically a merch kind of person, but I do like having souvenirs. Especially if I have to go to places. Yes, and Offkai. Offkai very big. Yeah, I'm gonna ask. I'll probably go to Offkai. Again, really depends on how I feel after going to Oshi Uplink. Because it's really gonna be a formative moment in how I feel about like IRL cons.
We cannot establish a connection without access to this data cluster.
I'd recommend $200 at least. Okay, that's not bad. We'll go to Offkai before Shitstorm. I mean, maybe I'll go, again, really depends on how I feel about this whole IRL thing, depending on my experiences and how they go. Now, let's try this again, and we're just gonna sit through every cutscene. We're not gonna rush it. Next time I might try and go on a vacay once I get settled. Not gonna lie. I'll get settled first. I'm gonna see how I feel though. Okay. Let's watch all the things first. Right, Legion, are you done showing me this? Can I move on? So, Julie, of you Offkai people, do you want to come, Crumb? Website called Cruise Plum, where you can go on a very nice cruise for great prices. I mean, I've never really been a cruise type of person. To me, I'd rather have a staycation.
Accessing data. This is data from the end of warfare on Rannoch.
The outpost is down. Do not engage the gate. I repeat, avoid contact.
Gap pursuit is breaking off 100 clicks past Rannoch. All captains.
But yeah, I'm gonna ask my friend Tater if he wants to go to Offkai with me. Hopefully he does. I would be very happy to go to Offkai with him.
This isn't happening now?
It is time-stamped 290 years ago. It is the creator exodus of
Hey,
the end of the
staycations.
Morning War.
Would if I could. I'll see what my tax return look. No. Just tell me, Crumb. Do you want to go? Yes or no?
Wait. The Geth spared the last Quarians?
Staycations are fun. Can do so many things. I'm probably gonna buy everything for Oshi. Not next paycheck, but the one after that.
Of destroying an entire species.
I already paid for Oshi, thankfully. I paid for my flight and my hotel.
Uncertainty.
So I need to start shoving more money away for actually going.
Legion? That's back when I activated you on the Normandy.
Yes,
You've been thinking about when we met?
it was highly significant. You were the first organic to
Shove
open
it.
the
All right.
with Geth since the end
Sure,
of the
sure.
Morning War. We wish to ensure you are not the last.
It's not gonna be easy.
The prospect remains. If the Reaper presence is removed, there is a chance of reunification with Geth. And perhaps create.
I get paid the day before I fly too, and it's my free paycheck. Ah, the 2 extra paychecks you get every year because you get paid every 2 weeks.
We admire the concept. Connection with the remaining servers.
I know.
established.
Okay.
We are ready to transport you.
So I guess the animation broke. Did the fucking cinematic break or something? What the fuck was that? That shit was so dumb. Can't believe I had to do that section 3 times. Anyway, okay, crash out notwithstanding.
Admiral Hangarl's fleet is driving them back. The live ships are safe, Commander.
I don't know when Canadian tax are due, so I couldn't say.
Access acquired. Severing all connections to this communication node.
Look, I will have you know that I've been trying to be better, alright? Crash out less. Be more peace.
You must
Be nicer.
Disconnect from mother. Terminating remote access. Removing programs. Deleting archives.
Take my shit to H&R Block tomorrow. I already did my tax and already got my refund. Thankfully, my mortgage, I would have owed like $1,000, but because my mortgage interest, I got like $1,500 back.
Did it work?
Gonna start calling him Crash Out King. Alright, sure. If you didn't see it, Ryan, next Friday I'm gonna be playing Getting Over It. So, I don't know how much my refund is. Guess you'll have to figure out. Do you really have enough that you need H&R Block and that you can't just use like TurboTax or something, though?
We have transferred Geth programs from the server into these platforms.
Why?
They wish to join us.
They what?
While Shepard Commander removed the Reaper infection, we judged we could persuade hostile Geth programs to reunite with ours. We were correct. These
Crash Out.
and will
Yeah,
oppose the Reapers.
whatever.
They are now
TurboTax
ours.
had it done 45 minutes. It's Switch. It's kind of complicated now. Is it, though? You just kind of have to claim what you made, don't you? Unless you're trying to itemize. But you're really going to have to justify your itemizations. Or not itemize, but your, like, deductions.
They're welcome to sign on.
Because remember, like, let's say you deduct a game because you claim you used it for streaming. You're gonna have to basically prove that you basically only streamed it and you used it for a good amount of time.
He's got some primes coming.
And you didn't use it for, like,
Let's
you
get
know,
back to
free time or anything, of course.
Impressive, Commander. The Geth squadrons attacking our live ships have been completely neutralized. If there is any chance of
I like door dashing,
I would
fun
be
to just
happy
trip
to lend my
around.
expertise.
I couldn't do it, but
for other
hopefully you enjoy it.
I thought as
I
much
may or
that
may
your
not
Geth
use it more than I like to
rates have no
admit.
data available
Because my time
whenever I
schedule is
require.
literally like,
Perhaps you can help me with
go to
something
work,
else.
come home, stream,
How did you get Geth Prime to work
try and
with
work a little on extra stuff, answer emails,
I
and
see.
then go to bed.
Well,
Eat dinner,
should
go
you
to
wish
bed.
to
So
examine
usually
these Geth to
I
confirm
DoorDash
any
more than I would
regions,
like to
please
admit,
do
if I'm
not
going to be
hesitate
honest.
to contact
Or I
me.
cook for myself, but really
Step
depends on
out.
what I have on hand. Yes, yes, make fun of me.
Commander, Admiral Hackett's available on VidCom.
Then we need those ships to recover life pods.
There'll be more valuable running salvage on the Dreadnought.
We're
Alright.
not letting people in life pods die just so you can rummage through Geth debris.
You yourself send a life sign to a week. They might already be dead.
It's not your call.
Zen, you can always send a salvage team later.
They approve me, and I get a free gift when I do my first order. Hell yeah. Food prep's great. I mean, I don't know, I've never really been a fan of food prep food. I'm very much the type of person who has to do something, like, every different. Can't have the same meal.
Commander, come to check.
Just wanted to see how you...
Still trying to get my bearings. I didn't even have a toothbrush or a change of clothing until I made...
Next time you need
Oh,
some, we can put it in.
my toothbrush is a Cision Pro Mark.
Okay, yeah.
In any event, was there any...
Carry on.
Alright, there we go. DoorDash has legit saved my hindquarters sometimes, not gonna fib. Can just prep the ingredients, cuts down on cook time a ton. Sure, sure. But I'm also lazy. I don't even really have the time to cook those, the issue, I guess. Alright, let's finally close out this whole Quarian thing. They took my guns! Nah. Yep. Alright. Here we go. Like ordering, I mean, sometimes you gotta, and they decided to like grocery stores here and not just fast food, so that's been nice.
The upper entrance.
And some recipes I want to do that
Target
with.
base before the
But
Geth can
don't
organize
shoot me with my own gun.
What about you?
We will deactivate defense systems and acquire an escape vehicle.
You can
When
do
was the
that.
last time I watched Borderland or Zombieland? I remember watching when I was really young and being kind of scared of the opening in the bathroom scene.
You are concerned.
You know your limits. I trust you. I'm more
It was an
interested
interesting
in talking
movie.
about the upgrades.
It was...
You are
I
tolerant
enjoyed
of our
most of it, I'd say.
Geth intelligence is
Most of it.
super, but this matter is different. Personal.
You were ashamed.
Shame is an emotional or cognitive response to societal judgment. It should not apply here.
I'm on your side here, Legion. I want to help
Grew to
the
hate
people.
that period with how overdone zombies were.
We did not intend
What was
to
the start of
defense.
it?
How'd we get?
Honestly, like the big
Get
bump
benefits.
was like what? George, well, obviously start with George Romero's, you know,
Based on empirical evidence,
whatever
they are
that
not.
movie was, I forget, House of the Dead or whatever, or Morning of the Dead. Then there was the House of the Dead games,
Proceed to the upper
Resident
entrance. We will
Evil,
enter here and procure an escape vehicle.
all that. Then Left 4 Dead came out.
Acknowledged.
I don't know. Dawn of the Dead. Zombie fan, I don't do zombie games on Steam though. Got complaints. Once, never again. COD Zombies also. Yeah, COD Zombies really kicked off a trend, didn't it? Like everything after COD Zombies came out wanted to be COD Zombies, which in itself was based after the Flash game, The Last Stand, if I remember correctly, right?
Look at the sky.
Sprinting zombies scare me so
And
much.
the rock formations.
Fatty, I cannot run fast. I'll be
Used
first to
write
go.
poems about them.
I mean, here's the thing though, it's just that like zombies aren't realistic.
When we're done, maybe you'll write a new one.
Just like Shelter at Home, wait a week for their flesh to rot and decay and their muscles to atrophy, and you're
Our
good.
bodies carried the seeds that spread the desert grass. You've heard me say Kila Salai? The best translation I can come up with is By the homeworld I hope to see someday.
Looks like you're seeing it today.
The living room window.
Or for, yeah, just dehydrate. I mean, there's a lot of issues with zombies just basically surviving for longer than a day. 28 years later in this chat. I haven't watched it, could not say. I don't really do zombie media, though. If it's an entertaining, like, medium, like Left 4 Dead, I'm into it. Or COD Zombie, not even. COD Zombies, some of it. Like, I'm down for it. But it's not because of zombies, it's because it's a fun game mode with friends. Or a game. Like Resident Evil. Not because of the zombies, but more like in spite of it.
That's a start.
I don't know, to me it's very much a in spite of. That one phone game with zombies was so fun, Into the Dead. I don't know that one. Wasn't there also a popular Flash game I remember called like Road of the Dead or something? I remember I played it a lot. I think a lot of people played it a lot. It was like you were driving a car in a city, like through zombies and like the military and all that, just trying to escape, if I remember. And it was kind of like a rogue light, where you could like upgrade every time you died. Yeah, that was pretty popular. Yeah. No, because your car, like, if you ran over too many things, your car broke. And, like, the zombies could climb on the windows and get to you that way. Or the windshield. And there were, like, special zombies that would just, like, absolutely destroy you. And you had to upgrade the car every time you died because, like, the canonical reason is your dude is, like, what's the word? Like, running the simulation in his head and adding the upgrades every time he fails in his, like, head simulation. Yeah. It was an early Newgrounds game. I'm pretty sure even Markiplier played a bit of it, I remember, on his YouTube channel. It's a shame Flash is dead now, though. I mean, Newgrounds still publishes Flash games, but I'm pretty sure they use, like, their own special Newgrounds player or something. Another phone game, Last Owner Survival. I think you can still play that one. That game's so good. I'm gonna be honest, the only phone games I ever played were chess and Ghost Stop, which is a you know, chess and a card game respectively. I don't know why I said respectfully, but respectively. Can't play Neopets, anything on the site. Isn't Neopets still up? I'm pretty sure it's not based on Flash and it's still up, isn't it? Or did they finally shut down? Like, I saw a bunch of YouTubers like, oh, play Neopets for the first time. Or is it like a fan-run server type thing, like Club Penguin? More specifically, one part in The Walking Dead weren't... Oh. Dude, stop. Where there was a perfectly good Abrams that was abandoned. It reminded me of how if there was ever an outbreak, it would end in like 2 days and look a lot like a... Yeah. I remember people saying that, like, at least World War Z kind of does a good job of telling of how, like, despite military superiority, how the world still kind of fell nonetheless. Still up, nope, everything just broke in, unless they changed it. No, it's the tank. The Abrams is the tank. I'm pretty sure it's that scene where, like, Rick is stuck in the tank, isn't it? And, like, the walkers are, like, all coming up to him. I didn't really watch it, but, like, my family watched it, so I come up from my dungeon downstairs. Or, I guess the guy my mom was dating at the time. And I'd pop up, see what they were up to, and then go back down to play Fallout 3, I believe, was the game I was playing at that time. I don't know why I have, like, memories of that. I remember... I'm pretty sure I was playing, like, the like, DLC in Fallout 3, where it's, like, in the south and has the double-barrel shotgun. Load show it's designed for... Pretty much all of our equipment's designed for Seaburn to some extent, or can be modified to, right, Lerovich? Because I'm pretty sure you can modify the Humvee to be, with minimal modification, to be Seaburn, well, to be counter Seaburn, right? I watched The Walking Dead like 9 times over each season. Really? I don't know. I was never into it personally. I don't really watch much TV. I always prefer just playing games. I'd rather have the experience of, like, playing something than just having the privilege of just watching it happen or unfold, with some extent. I want to say yes, but I also don't trust the Seaburn measure we had on the cruisers. I don't think most people do, but, you know, by the time you actually have to trust it, it's do or die, right? But you're all supposed to be wearing Seaburn equipment inside of the Seaburn vehicles anyway. And, you know, you should trust your Seaburn... You should trust your mop equipment, right? You ever do the mop drills, Lirovich, where you have to get dressed quickly, put on your mask and your gear? I heard it was pretty brutal in Korea, though. Like, they had to constantly do drills where, like, they had to get to their mop gear and put it on in, like, less than 24 hours and then get ready to run in all the mop gear. Running in a gas mask sucks. Like, holy shit, it sucks. I think it goes without saying, though. Like, I don't think it requires a 10 million IQ to see that. In paper, yes. In reality, is it good? I almost read that book series. I didn't have to do mop drills, but I did DC drills that did have a lot. Okay. What was different about that compared to mop drills? Also, I'm pretty sure mop has 2 Ps. Right? Oh, hello. Can you stop? I'm biased against it after an X, but probably about as good as Supernatural. Is Supernatural good? Genuine question. Ow. Can you all not? Fire mask and jumpers instead of plastic bag and gas mask. Ah. So I'm completely the TISM and find one I like and run to the ground. There's some of that. I guess like YouTube videos. Like, I'll go watch some of my old SFMs I used to enjoy as a kid, sure. That's about as close as it gets for me. It's mid. I like Supernatural until they try to go for the big epic story. It was better as an episodic. Did you ever watch Buffy, Lirovich? I feel like you would be the type to watch Buffy.
Normandy's weapon systems are ready to sink to your target. I recommend you withdraw to a safe distance. Target locked.
Were you dead? I did not. A friend has been trying to get me to watch it with her for like 18 months. A friend, huh, Lirovich?
Reaper! We have located transportation.
Copy that. Everybody, get to the ship. Move!
How are we supposed to fight that thing?
I was hoping your fleet might lend a hand.
I have more female friends than I do male friends. I have more online friends than I do real-life friends. What does that mean for me, Lirovich?
We will attempt evasive maneuvers.
Shepard to fleet. It's not a Reaper base, it's a live Reaper. I need an orbital strike.
You go visit your friends and make them IRL friends. I mean, that's the plan with Oshi Uplink, hopefully. We're done. I'm not a dad. I have a friend IRL. Guess what the name is? No. Brooklyn? Hmm. Welcome back, Kilpsy. How are you doing? What are you up to?
We may escape before it recovers.
No. Pull over.
If we run away, the Geth stand under Reaper control and the Quarians are dead.
cooking but
This
chilling
ends
now? Hell yeah.
EDI, patch the Quarians to the Normandy's weapon system. I want the targeting laser synced up to the whole damn fleet.
Understood.
Do you need assistance?
Just stay down, Legion. I'll take it from here.
Shepard, Commander.
I think I'm gonna have a burrito tonight. A steak burrito. That's what I'm feeling.
Shepard to fleet. I'll paint the weak spot. Link up with the Normandy and be ready to fire.
From DoorDash, probably. Look, I'm tired, alright? After stream today, I'm probably just gonna get that, work a little bit on that Jeopardy board I've been trying to do, and then go to sleep. I mean, one of my streaming friends, we got Scran. Some bangers and mash. Actually, you know what? Roast beef is sounding kind of good, I'm not gonna lie. Some roast beef with vegetables. With some horseradish. You can deliver your food. I think the trip might be a little... Oh, okay, we're dead. We won't talk about that one. Salt and pepper drumsticks. Ooh, that's not bad. I'm tip, I'll deploy my save points. Look, the one thing I will say is, for everything I do, I try and tip well, alright? Like, I don't get haircuts very often, like maybe once every other month. So for haircuts, I tip, actually probably about 100%. What, like $30 for the haircut? I give a $40 tip. Not nearly as generous for DoorDash just because I do it so often, but it's still like, I wasn't even in that 20% or more. Right middle of VTuber land, I'll get there too. Sure. How many save points do you have, Lerovich? I'm scared. Crumb used her save points to make me play Getting Over It. There's only so many games I can play. I really feel like I was out of that, but alright, sure. I just finished my taxes. Oh, congrats on being done with your taxes. I got Korean barbecue. I was full from the egg fried rice. Ooh, Korean barbecue sounds really good, though. I don't know if I would consider egg fried rice part of Korean barbecue, though. Well, I used to work customer service back in the day, so I know how much of a hellhole it is the issue, I guess. Jeez. Back up to 24K, 1/4 of the way. Why do you want me to do a 24-hour stream so much, Ryan? Like, I see no real good reason to make me do 24-hour streams constantly. Just make me play a game you want or something, like Getting Over It or Jump King or some other rage game. Baby steps, I don't know. The card's right, and you'll never have to worry how many... Is that a threat, Lerovich? Spent 20k or some on Frisky Tree was complete work since I guilt Trap King Man to posting on Twitters. I mean, I was probably gonna post it anyway. Come on. There we go. It was meant to be a starter, but I got full. On the egg fried rice? Alright. Give him hell. I don't know, last time I made you play again, I recall you going, all your games are trash. Play what again? Can you remind me, Ryan? I got a whole $72? Hell yeah. I mean, better than owing. Okay, can you buy us 13? Guess I was so mad. I mean, that's the thing, right? When you go to a Korean barbecue joint, especially if it's all you can eat, don't touch the rice. The rice is a trap. Also, go light on the water. Don't fill yourself up on water. No, it's my presidential promise to you.
You resist, but you will fail.
Fine, Lirovich. But just tell me, do you have enough for a 24-hour stream or just to make me play a game of your choice?
And what if we don't let you continue?
Was meant to big back. I got so much tea. And that's the thing. Not a lot of liquids, just a ton of meat. Eat nothing but meat. Play a game.
Comprehend the magnitude of our
Yeah, so I'll play whatever you put in though. It's easier for me to play a game than do 24 hours though. I'll play fucking Barbie Adventure 2. I'll play whatever.
Every organic civilization must be harvested in order to bring order to the chaos.
I do that when I go Mexican on the chicken salsa. The Puerto Rican me craves a salsa. Take home 90% of my food in a box. Go to Korean barbecue quite often. Yeah, I go more often than I like to admit. The only good place is a 2-hour drive is the issue. Like, the good ramen place and the good Korean barbecue place, a 2-hour drive.
Machines. This time
And get only steak 24/6. Hell yeah. Squint burritos talk. Fuck the rice, fuck the bar free food. Yeah, get nothing but the meat. Everything else is a trap. Eat the meat.
They're doing fine. You're the ones who should worry.
I love KBBQ.
Tell
Hell
your
yeah.
friends we're coming for them.
Why don't we do that while we're at Oshi Uplink, Max? Get some Korean barbecue together. Sometime prime brisket. Prime brisket's good, yeah.
I'll tell them myself.
Prime rib as well, with some horseradish, which you all seem to hate for some reason. Literally never had KBBQ. You guys are talking Sanskrit about food to me. It's just lots of meat.
We are free.
$72 now. All right.
Shepard Commander, the Geth only acted in defense after the creators attacked. Do we deserve death?
What are you suggesting?
Our upgrades. With the old machine dead, we could upload them to all Geth without sacrificing their independence.
You want to upload the Reaper code? That would make the Geth as smart as when the Reaper was controlling them.
Yes, but with free
Hey, no. No.
true intelligence.
If I do good drink, you give him... No. If you try and give me head pats, I'll swat your hand away.
Uploading the code would destroy us.
Nope. Nope.
You can't choose the Geth over
It's a
my
bit of a drove, but I know a pretty damn Korean barbecue place. Alright, as long as you're willing to drive us, Crumb.
Does this unit have a soul?
Upload the code to the Geth. Tally, call off the fleet if you can.
Uploading. 10%.
This is Talizora. Admiral Gerrel, break off your attack.
Negative, Tally. The situation is under control.
20%.
I beg you, do not do this. Please.
We regret the deaths of the creators, but we see no alternative. 40%.
What, Max? Chad, if you go to a con and see Duke RL, you must annoy him. Fuck no.
I'm sorry.
No.
Error. Copying code is insufficient. Direct personality dissemination required. Shepard Commander, I
Gotta
must
go give him
to
some...
that.
Hell no. Just leave me alone. Let me just go to the con in peace, alright? It's already bad enough to have to skulk out of my basement to go attend. Forcing Duke and Max try my banana coffee. I like... Crumb, I don't like coffee is the issue. I don't like alcohol, and I don't like coffee. Fucking robots. Killed a bunch of very organic being for a bunch of clankers.
There! Geth fighters are intercepting fire. Negligible damage.
Good.
Admiral, kinetics are down. Permission to order retreat.
Denied. All ships, full barrage.
I would do it again. Hopefully I kill Tally too. Yeah, to be fair, the filthy organic started it. They could leave at any time. Who's the fuck has... They could have left at any time. They were stubborn, and so they shall die stubborn. And I'm pretty sure I'm about to put a bullet in Tally.
This is Captain Cardona Vasraya. We have multiple hub breaches. Raya's drive core is offline. All ships in range. Please assist. Please assist.
Yay!
Escape pods not responding. All hands prepare for impact.
Ah, damn, we should have shot her instead. Nah, I'm not doing the thingy. Goodbye. No regrets.
Commander, your actions enabled this upgrade. Because of you, we are a people, and we are free.
Alright, you're very free, Max.
Legion?
Dead.
Too many
I am
determined
sorry,
exterminators still are on to side with organics. Exactly, exactly.
It sacrificed itself to deliver the code upgrade to all Geth units. And we will uphold its promise.
Honestly, if I had
We are
done a
already
pure,
repairing
what
ships,
is it, the
and
pure
our
good
technology
run
can
in
help
Mass
build the
Effect 2,
Crucible.
I probably could have saved both,
Thank
but
you.
nah. Literally, the Quarians just had to have
regret the
no...
deaths
the Geth
of the
or no- yeah.
creators.
Look, they could have left at any time. And they could have lived in peace and negotiated. But they choose not to.
Commander Shepard, I understand you've helped resolve the situation with the Geth.
Yes, Counselor. The Geth are already helping with construction of the Crucible, and their fleet will be ready for action soon.
If anyone else suggested an alliance with the Geth, I'd think they were insane. However, you've proven me wrong before. But that's not why I contacted you.
My account says I have almost enough points to 1v1.
From
What?
It's too sensitive to
Do I
discuss
still
with
have the
an
1v1 thing on?
What if I come to the Citadel?
Yes, that would be best, Commander.
Good.
I'll be waiting for you in Counselor Udina's office.
Give data from... Well, I told you, Max. You know, the funny thing is I would have normally spared Tally. But because you made a point on it, that's the reason why I chose to sacrifice Tally. Yeah, look at Max already trying to rewrite history. The history teacher VTuber trying to rewrite history to suit his rhetoric. What else is new? Yeah, Max. You know what? Whatever. Whatever. You know what? I regret nothing. If you had said nothing, Max, then I would have let Tally live, but you had to say something. So now she dies. And you know what? Legion was cooler than Tally anyways. Well, if you didn't kill them, Max, they wouldn't have rebelled. Sounds like you're victim blaming here, Max. Why don't you start pushing? Go do some exercise, Max. Okay. Alright, good. May Tally never come back. You know what? We might as... No, we don't have everyone for shore leave. Well, Tally's dead, so no shore leave for Tally.
You're cleared to dock, Normandy. Do you need ground transport?
Good. More time to focus on the bros.
I'll handle it.
Yes, Commander.
Now, if only I could kill what's-her-name for Rex.
Sergeant, I have a little brother. He went on planet come with a lousy crowd. A week before the Reapers, my brother sent me this excited message.
The Reapers steal your fucking skin. Good. I hope they do too. Hey, Ryan. No head pats. You know what? Actually, I'll take them this time because that means you approve of what I did to Tally. See, Ryan? Or see, Max? Ryan approves of what I did to Tally. No. That means Ryan approves of what I did. He is very on board with what happened to Tally. The funny thing is, if I had run a,
Can I talk to him?
Only if it's important, Commander. He's hurt bad.
What's the word? If he had been more Paragon, I actually probably could have saved both. But, yeah.
You! Do I know you?
Every Batarian with someone on Aratok remembers your face.
He's so maidenless, his mind is gone.
The planet that got caught in the Alpha.
Yeah, whatever.
You butchered a colony.
Can't save boats who side with the soulless machines already corrupted once. Yeah, Max. Just to spite you. You specifically.
I destroyed Eratot's relay to stop the Reapers from pouring through.
Easy for you to claim now that they're here. Don't pretend you have any remorse.
No one here would even be alive if I hadn't destroyed that relay. I spent months taking heat for Eratot from both the Alliance and the Batarians. And you know what? If it saved the entire galaxy, I can live with that just fine.
Then why don't you... Then why don't you get rid of another Batarian for your precious galaxy? Shut down this machine. Just let me die.
Duke, we love you, I promise. Sure. Yeah, sure. Whatever. Liar. I mean, never put you or Ryan in charge of alliances of any kind. Remind me not to put you in charge of any diplomatic mission, since you're just gonna simp for the representatives instead of trying to get actionable intelligence or anything done, Max. He has more than two noses, because, you know, he's chill. He's chill like that. Then do we make the Batarians the master race they're supposed to be? Oh no, when I'm done shooting them, I guess. No, suffer. Suffer.
I'm done here.
Good. He'll cough himself to death without a sedative.
No, wait.
Yes, suffer.
Just take it easy. There.
Since you killed all of the allies you made for two whole games. You know what? I would have killed them sooner if they give me the option. The only reason I kept Tally alive for 2 was for the stupid suicide mission. She was no longer useful to me after that. What's the point of doing anything for the Quarians 1 or 2 if you're just going to get them killed? Just for the bait and switch.
Hey again. Anyone ever tell you you're one hell of a looker, soldier?
I did what had to be done for the good of the galaxy, and you all should be thanking me. Literally 0 Quarians in both games. How many fuck-ass get do you fight and kill? Millions? Eh. You know what? At least I know that they're willing to shoot and fight instead of hide and bitch like the Quarians do. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, Quarians. You break the seal on their mask just to breathe a little bit of air. Oh no, we're all dead. Heaven forbid they breathe air.
I hoped you'd come.
What are you doing?
I suppose Falere is safe.
We'll make the galaxy proud.
We'll both be.
Urgently.
What is it?
Holding sorrow. Holdings urgently. Please. All the other races.
I'll take the Normandy.
Relief. Small hope. Anxiously.
Should never helped you with the suicide mission. Out Morden. Garrus fucking died. Morden's already dead. Garrus will probably die. And I have no,
Yes, he was, Commander.
I need in. Spectre business.
I'll unlock the office when you're ready.
Yeah. That's everyone who's been around them for like 5 minutes. Yeah. It's not exactly like they're even unique in that sense, Max. Sounds like you're puffing up a lot of hot air over nothing.
Will your new heavy armor keep you safe? I've watched reports on some of the things you find. Well, stop reading.
Yeah, what about the indoctrinated Taurians and the Asari? Exactly. See, someone gets
I
it.
recovered some tech from a library in Reaper-controlled space. I can have them waiting for you at Bay D-24 if that would help. Dancing? Watching from... If you could be...
Max, I think you're putting in bad faith arguments, and I'm no longer willing to listen. Alright? Give me some good arguments, and maybe I'll hear them out. Give me more bad ones, and I'm gonna load the checkpoint just to kill Tally again. The only regret I have is that I couldn't shoot Tally in the face personally.
Spectre status recognized. One moment, please.
Max, I can't argue with something that isn't there. You want me to, like, shadow box or something? If you want a list, there's a wiki. Couldn't do it, you lost the best engineer in the game. Good! I'd have shot her in the face if I could have. And I'd do it all again. Look, sometimes you just need a little bit of a personal touch. I'm just glad that the Quarians will never see a galaxy free of the Reapers. You know, the funny thing is we're also going to do the destroy ending, which will probably kill all the Geth anyway. Shadowbox your tonsils with it. Uh-huh.
Yes, General Corellius should make a full recovery. He's already awake and responsive.
Major setbacks. The Turians and Krogan are still fighting fiercely to keep up.
Alright, is there anything else I need to attend to? Your personal touch is death? No, it's just, you know, a little bit of pizzazz. Sometimes you just need a human's touch, you know? To really accentuate the perfectness. To watch you suffer, Max. That is always the point. Should act like you don't care.
One moment, please.
You made me play League, and you're making me play Getting Over It. So if anything, I see this as well-justified revenge. I have no qualms with what I've done. Yeah, you go on all about how you're gonna get revenge on me, but don't think about how I'm gonna get revenge on you.
It's my money, and I'm closing my account.
Like Little Spice, but you said spice was forbidden. I'm ready for Admiral. Hell yeah.
No, the Krogan are the only race that can fight on the toxic world, so they need support. Well, ideally, something like a
Exactly, exactly. That's already played 6 Bioware games with 0 bitches. What was the point? To make you all suffer. The more you react, by the way, Max, the more I feel as though my actions were justified. I just want you to know. I feel incredibly happy with the decision that I've made. Oops, Saren Villager shits move off. Isn't Saren already dead? Pretty sure we already put 2 between his eyes. Actually, I'm pretty sure we talked him into, lightning bolting himself, if you catch my drift.
Back, huh? Any luck?
Here, I've got some pieces for you.
Done deal, Commander. Check in with General O'Raka. You'll see I'm making C-Sec very easy.
Yeah, my only regret is that I couldn't shoot Tally twice. Right in her stupid frog face and her default-ass picture that got changed in the remake.
Contacted by a black market dealer who's donating high-end weapons to CSEC. He wanted you to know. Sounds like you came through.
And the Blue Suns can go up.
Now we'll be focusing on Citadel.
Alright, cool. Ben's ruining his own game experience just to fuck with someone who had a perfect run-through. Hey, you're the one who's reacting to it. Here's the funny thing, Max. I've had a perfect run-through of this game. Like, I've already done a perfect run-through once.
Areas tagged of interest to you are one moment, please.
No, I wasted the shot to begin with. He could have just pulled off her helmet. True. Could have just ripped off her helmet for her. The funny thing is we could have done the Paragon thing and, like, caught her, but I chose not to. Frogface, it's Frogface. Yep. Alright, cool. Yep. Alright, cool. There we go. Bought all that. The hell weird frogs are you licking? Yeah. Quarians are just frogs. Alright, yeah, I said it. No, I'm talking about that picture you find of her where it's just like a default lady that they had to choose change for fucking Tally's face.
Did you find something?
That she leaves for you in your cabin.
View into Donald Udina's activities. We're still piecing together his coup attempt. But that isn't why I asked you here. The situation is growing urgent for my people. We're aware your crucible is still missing a key component.
The catalyst. Do you know something?
Not exactly, but there is a artifact on our homeworld, Thessia, known only to highest levels of my government.
What is it?
With any luck,
Jayla?
it's a
I don't know
means
who
to help you
Jayla
locate
is.
the catalyst.
She's the Asari
The
counselor,
artifact is
though.
kept in a temple located at these
I mean, there's
coordinates.
Liara
I've
if you want
ordered
an
a scientific
Asari, I
team to meet
guess.
you there.
Star Trek 2009.
I appreciate the help.
It's you who will be helping us. The matriarchs are growing desperate. For the first time in our history, Thessia is vulnerable. For all
GG.
our
Yeah, I
intellect,
remember
we're
that one.
outmatched by Reaper
I
fire.
remember watching it and thinking,
I'll
it's
do
an
what I
alright
can.
movie.
Whether you know it or not, you've become the sole ray of hope in a very dark night.
I fucked the Yes, Max, we know.
Goddess be with you.
We know you're horny and will fuck anything that moves. We know you're gonna be going to all the orgies and Oshi uplink. I know. Not true. Only some of them? Wow, holding back today, are we, Max?
Spectre status recognized. One moment, please.
She could be rude to me all day. Anyway, you know what? It's probably a good place to save and call it a day. Look, that was a 19-year-old Duke, and I'm pretty sure 19-year-old Max was not that much different. I knew I shouldn't have said anything. Alright, Mr. I went to a boss's house to spend the night, and she came out to me with her tits out. How about you don't worry about it, Crumb? You weren't listening. You don't need to know. You're not on the need-to-know list, alright? See who we can raid out to today. Let's go say hi to, Yeah, let's go say hi to Nightmare Detective. Haven't seen him in a minute. Yeah. Difference was that you left, and I left too! Oh. Alright, hold on. Yeah, we'll go raid Stoic then. One sec. Alright, we'll unraid, and we'll go raid Stoic. What is it, just Pro Stoic? Ugh. Yeah. I ain't running scared. We already talked about this, though. I'm not rehashing old stories. Maybe you should have listened for once, Crumb. Something you suck at. Yeah. Anyway, I'll catch y'all later. Take care of yourselves. Have a good one. Yuck.